It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Kansas City. It's the Jets and the Chiefs, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
It's the NFL. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. It's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair and eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Sending the tight end in motion left. 3rd down. Here's Williams. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Finds his man over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be Jets football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 38. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another, hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got to stop it. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. From the 45 on 2nd down. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. 2nd and 3 now. From the 24. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open. It beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They bring a tight end in motion right. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Motioning the tight end now. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the air. Mahomes. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Another throw for Mahomes. That one's complete over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He puts some power on a deep one. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs reduce the lead to just 4. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. They've got first down from the 31. Williams set to pass. Throw complete to Lamb. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of... Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A give left side for Hall. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 48. That's complete to Wilson. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now here's Williams. Fits it through the middle. He'll have the first down and even more. It's a New York touchdown! The Jets stretch their early lead to 9. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the first half. They've got to find some resiliency, really stabilize things here in the postseason. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll motion a tight end left. from the 47. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing again, Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs face a 4-point deficit. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Jets offense now set to take over. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. They go right back to Hall. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. Has some space inside the 15. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Hall running between the tackles. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. They've got 1st down from the 31. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
First down throw, Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
He cuts it right. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a man right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he's able to push forward to the 25. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
It's Pacheco again. And he'll go down here at the 16. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
A gain of 6. That's another.
From the red zone now. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs driving. Another throw for Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Williams from the gun. Hits him on the in route. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. They are throwing it again. It's taken in by Lamb. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down throw by Williams. That's complete to Wilson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. They'll send their tight end right. First down, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Smith able to put it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
At their own 30-yard line.
He's back to throw. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a chunk play. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. Pierce now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Chiefs have their offense out to start this 3rd quarter. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them.
2nd down.
Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll take this forward to the 20 before they take him down to the turf. Let's see what they went with on third down. Now it's Mahomes. He lofts it deep left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Williams throwing again here on second down. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he gets him around 6 there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To throw is Williams. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 35 out of that one. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now here's Williams. Cut near the goal line. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target.
And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Caleb Williams, the touchdown! Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well. Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, Rice. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Completes this one to Rice. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Another throw for Mahomes. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Again, Mahomes to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down carry for Pacheco. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
15 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Jets returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the... 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Paul takes it straight ahead. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Williams to throw on 1st. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. This is Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, Williams. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a game of 10. And the Jets first down.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets lengthen the lead at the end of the third. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
One after try, good by Reichert. And the Jets go up by 19. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. Returns looking good so far. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. That one's complete, right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
At the 48-yard line.
Running right is Pacheco. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down. Here's Mahomes now. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. Only one. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They send a tight end in motion. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's second and 2. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
Defense.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Mahomes on first and 10. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Third and short, here's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His third through the air this game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
On now is Cook to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Jets and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. First down throw by Williams. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. One of the tight ends motioning left. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 6 and a first down as well. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Here's Hall once more. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Williams to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Coming right is Hall. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Williams will look to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Williams. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets making a 3-score game in the 4th. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jets go up by 19. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He'll try and run this.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Second and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to the air, Mahomes. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. They motion the tight end over. Desperation time here on fourth. And it falls incomplete. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Second and 3 now. A give left side for Hall. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. All plays on the table here for third and 3. Williams from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. On the counter, Hall. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. They run, here's Hall.
Holding, offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Chiefs in a nickel set for this third down call. They send a receiver in motion right. Third down give to Hall. And his short run's going to get them into enemy territory to the 49. Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. So it's a road win.